Welcome back to a brand new episode of the High Risk Hardcore Ironman. Not only on this account will we be going into the wilderness, we will also be going in and out of PvP worlds with the end goal of going back into PvP worlds when I have a lot greater risk on the account. The stats at the end of last episode are currently on screen now. Made a lot of great progress last episode with a bunch of winter tard, got a great lot of supplies ready for this episode and the future episodes to come. But today, as you can tell from the title of today's video, we will in fact be going deep into the wilderness and going to lava dragons. Hopefully we get lucky. Hopefully get the Runescape shield, maybe some honest bolt tips, just get a lot of great items and get a lot of great levels from our magic as well, which will hopefully set us up nicely for the future episodes to come. Obviously it's very risky to do, but that is the whole point of this account, so I really do hope you guys all enjoy the content in today's video. If you aren't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. I do in fact stream this series as well, so definitely come by the streams as well. I very much appreciate that. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Before we get into all the grinds that I want to do in this episode, I'm actually going to knock out a bunch of agility training. It's going to be very useful for getting around the map a lot easier, restore my run energy in the future as well. So yeah, let's try and knock out a bunch of agility, and then I'll probably knock out a few quests as well, and then we'll get on to the grinds of this episode. That is 10 agility, time to head over to Draenor. 20 agility, time for the Alchemist course. There it is, 30 agility. Going to take a break from agility now. I want to knock out a few quests in this episode as well, so yeah, let's go knock out a bunch of quests. Obviously, agility, I'm going to eventually get to 70 agility for God Wars. But obviously, for now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to just stay at 30. I can get to either 37 or 41 by doing Toy Trap and a few other quests. So, yeah, that's probably my plan for agility right now. So, yeah, let's go knock out a bunch of quests. Fishing contest completed. 28 fishing, and I can now actually save the dwarfs from the RFD quest, which will obviously unlock me iron gloves. So, I'm probably going to do that in this episode as well. Murder mystery completed. 15 crafting, and some nice cash as well. Richest potion completed, 8 magic. I'm going to need 13 magic, so yeah, getting these magic levels is really nice to do. Decided to make an upgrade to iron gloves by saving the dwarf during RFD, there we go. 23 cooking and 13 slayer. I decided to get iron gloves just because I'm going to be going to lava dragons and I want as much bonus as possible whilst I'm there. Obviously it's very risky at lava dragons, but iron gloves should help me kill the dragons a lot quicker. Right folks, it's finally time to go on the first ever Lava Dragon trip on the account. Got a 4k cast of Fire Strike, so that should be plenty enough to get a few decent kills. Going to bury the Lava Dragon bones on Lava Dragon Isle, just to save inventory space. Obviously, Chaos Temple is very camped with PKs, so it's not going to be much of a difference. I'm still going to get like 300 plus XP per bone. That should be massive for the prayer XP. Hopefully we can actually get a bunch of decent drops, some nice alks. I'm not taking great food up there because I'm only 11 hit points. Like if any PK gets on me, I'm pretty much dead. So yeah, let's get going, let's get on the grind and hopefully survive the Lava Dragons and get a bunch of levels. First Lava Dragon kill coming in for Onyx Bolt Tips, holy shit. Let's go. First ever kill at the Lava Dragons and we've got Onyx Bolt Tips, that's insane. And that is 4 prayer. Second Lava Dragon kill is going to be Rune Darts, not bad. I'll take the Rune Darts. 25 magic, I can now teleport to Varrock. 30 magic, which is actually a great level for me when I'm doing sold heads in the future for my prayer training. That's going to be a method most likely to actually do my prayer training. 35 magic, that is now access to the fire bolts. Obviously I don't have any chaos runes, but nice level to get for the future. First Lava Dragon trip on the account was a massive success. Managed to get all the way to 35 magic, 19 prayer from burying the bones on Lava Dragon Isle, and 23 hit points. Lucigot was actually pretty decent. I managed to get a ton on its bolt tips. A lot of money, obviously not going to be able to use them at all. But also the Runite bolts will be very useful in the future. A little bit of cash, but everything I did get will be of some use to me in the future. Going to take a break from the Lava Dragons now. There's just so many PKs out there. I only managed to do 13 kills, but man, that was so nerve wracking. Back to questing now, got a bunch of quests I want to do. Want to get my hit points level up as much as possible. Continue grinding out the prayer training as well. Restless Ghost completed, 21 prayer. Richard's House completed, 4 quest points and 29 hit points. And I might as well get the 30 hit points as well whilst I'm here. There we go, 30 hit points. On to the next quest now. That is the Imcatcher quest completed. I mainly completed this quest for the Amulet of Accuracy. Nice attack bonuses for the account. Obviously I don't have an amulet yet, so that is my best slot amulet right now until I get a power amulet. And the Amulet of Accuracy should help me with training and also questing in the future. Lost Tribe completed. 23 mining, and I also got the Ring of Life. Going to keep that equipped. It's going to be very useful, especially if I do get into PvP worlds, you know, if I do get attacked. The Ring of Life is really crucial for any PvP hardcore or any hardcore Ironman in general. Going to take a break from the questing for a little bit and go and get the Zamorak Monk robes. Obviously, it's a great bonus for my mage attack, so it's definitely worth getting, especially for questing and bossing in the future. Obviously, we wanted to stay pure for as long as possible. I don't exactly want to do Zeritian robes yet, so yeah, let's hope we get lucky on these robes. There it is, folks. Samuel Monk robes obtained. Nice little upgrade for the mage attack bonus. Obviously not the greatest, but it's going to be very useful with being 1 defense. Obviously, if I do easy clue scrolls, I can have a chance to get the vestment robes, which I might actually try and do as well. The only downside to that is, obviously, easy clues I'll have to do in PvP worlds, so it's pretty much RNG based, as well as having no teleport or protection prayers. It's going to be very risky. But, you know, I'll probably go for those in the future. The Grand Tree completed. 34 agility, 33 attack, and 39 magic. Very nice. I also really did this quest just for the agility experience. Obviously, I want to get my agility to 45 minimum, so I can go and do some agility pyramid in the future, so I can get a bunch of cash on the account. I'm going to need 70 agility in the future anyway for God Wars dungeons, so doing it from 45 to 70 all at agility pyramid is going to get me a ton of cash, which would be quite nice with the longevity of the account. Right guys, I think it's about time I go back to the Lava Dragons. Obviously very risky now, obviously being 29 combat. A lot greater risk on the account. I'm pretty sure level 70s can now attack me, obviously, but I want to get a lot more player experience, and the best way for me to do that right now, with risk on the account, is at Lava Dragons. So hopefully we don't die, and hopefully we can get either some Alks, some more Onyx Bolt tips that probably won't be useful, or more Runite Bolts that'll be useful for when we get a Rune Crossbow. First kill of the trip coming in for herbs. I'll take the herbs, not bad. 40 magic. Now I have teleport to house. I'll definitely use that in the future, especially if I do decide to make house teleport tabs in the future on the PvP hardcore. When I'm later down the line on the account, that'll be very nice. Managed to complete yet another Lava Dragon trip. I managed to get a bunch of Runite Bolts. I also managed to get a Rune Kite Shield, which is going to be very useful, my best in slot shield at the moment. Obviously I won't be able to wear it for a long time because I want to stay as low level as possible, so I want to stay 1 defense for as long as possible. The stats I did in fact manage to get were actually 43 magic and 26 prayer. Also got 33 hit points. Got a bunch more quests to do. Obviously questing's going to get the skills up as much as possible, and a lot of great progress made there. Time to continue grinding out the quests. That is a tourist trap completed. I'm going to use the XP onto agility. Nice, 38 agility. That skipped out a bunch of agility training. There we go, tourist trap completed. Depths of Despair completed. 4,500 coins. I also got a Hosidius Favour certificate, which is going to give 10% favour in Hosidius, so now it's 30%. I also got the memoirs page, which give me teleports to Kourend in the future. Made this for the agility XP, 1,500 XP, very nice. Planning to get to 45 agility eventually, so I can go do agility pyramid. So I'm going to continue to work on that in the meantime. I want to unlock Canifis, so I want to do Priest and Peril, but to do Priest and Peril I need Waterfall, so I'll be able to kill the dog. That is the Waterfall quest completed. 30 strength and 38 attack. Also gold bars that'll be useful for jewelry in the future, and diamonds, not bad. Tree Gnome Village completed. Nice 41 attack, and I have access to the spirit trees and actually go and get the Rune Scimitar. When I get the Rune Scimitar, I'll be able to go and complete Priest and Peril, which will allow me to unlock Canifis, which is great for my agility training on Canifis. So yeah, that's the plan guys. Let's hope we get lucky on the Rune Scimitar now. There it is folks, finally got the Rune Scimitar. It only took me 36 kills to get the Rune Scimitar. But yeah, now we can finally go back to questing, knock out Priest and Peril. Then once we get 40 agility, we can do agility on Canifis then, which would be nice. Priest in Peril completed. 27 prayer, and I now have access to Canifis. Going to be grinding out my agility now, try and get 40 agility so I can actually go to the Canifis course. Once we do in fact get 45 agility, I will then be able to do agility pyramid and make a ton of cash. But yeah, let's take a break from the questing now and go start our agility grind. Try and get to 45 agility. 40 agility. Can now move over to the Canifis course. And here is 45 agility. Very nice. Now that I'm 45 agility, I'm actually going to take a break from agility. Obviously 45 to 70 agility. I'm going to do it all at agility pyramid. Should make a bunch of money from doing that. But for now, I'm going to go and thieve ham guards. Thieving ham guards will give me the ham outfit, which I actually needed for Death Reduction. Also, there's a chance of getting easy clue scrolls from thieving ham guards, which means I'm going to have to go into PvP worlds. So we do have some risky content coming up, guys, hopefully. Hopefully as well from the easy clue scrolls, we can get some good rewards like the Amulet of Power trimmed, or even the vestment robes. They'll be very nice upgrades for the account. Whilst I was editing the previous episode, I decided to come and do some fishing. Need to get my fishing levels up so I can get a bunch of food for cooking. Gonna need 41 cooking for Mythical Gloves, so managed to get all the way to 40 fishing, which will give me a bunch of food and a bunch of cooking levels. Managed to get the first easy clue scroll of the video. So yeah, let's try and complete it. Obviously in PvP roles, so yeah, hopefully we won't die. Wish me luck, folks. Step number 1, completed. Step number 2. Completed for the casket. Goblin Mask, I'll take Goblin Mask, not too bad. First clue scroll on the account, and we already got a unique. Managed to get yet another easy clue scroll back to back, so yeah, let's go and complete this as well. Step number 1, completed. Step number 2, Completed for the casket. Wish me luck, folks. Not bad. I'll take the runes. Managed to complete both full sets of the ham outfit. Didn't go too dry on the outfit. It took me 385 pickpockets. Obviously, I did manage to get yet another easy clue sword. I'll save that for later in the video. But I think for now, we're going to go back to questing, then knock out some more agility, try and get a bunch of money saved up ready for next episode, and make a lot more progress on the account. That is the observatory quest completed for 21 crafting. That's the reason I did this quest for the crafting experience. Now that I'm 21 crafting, I can finally do Elemental Workshop 1. And then I'll be able to do Death Reduction at 26 crafting. Elemental Workshop 1 completed, 27 crafting, and 32 smithing. Very nice. Can now do Death Reduction, so yeah, let's go do Death Reduction now. Death Reduction completed, 38 thieving and 13 range, very nice. Obviously, I'm going to do Shadow of the Storm next episode. Shadow of the Storm getting straight to 28 range, so I'll be able to get a bone crossbow then. I think now I'm going to go and end up cooking all of the food that I did catch whilst I was fishing earlier. With all the fish I managed to catch earlier in the video, I actually managed to get all the way up until 39 cooking. Obviously, still a few levels short for a Recipe for Disaster and Mythical Gloves, but hopefully in the future episodes we should get that pretty easily. We also now have a bunch of food ready for even more combat training and training in general. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode of the High Risk Hardcore Iron Man account. Next episode, we're going to continue our insane progress, knock out a ton more quests, and even start our agility training, and maybe even our prayer training, try and get that to 43 prayer, so we can do a lot more in the future episodes to come. Obviously, I want to make a lot of money next episode, so I can buy a ton of runes. So a few of those grinds might not get done, but yeah, we're definitely going to make a ton of money next episode. The stats at the end of this episode are currently on screen now. Made insane progress today with our stats, especially starting combat. Obviously, Lava Dragons came in clutch with our early prayer gains and also magic gains. Managed to get a bunch of great items from the Lava Dragons, which was so nice for the account. Obviously going to suit us nicely for the future episodes. If you aren't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss the next uploads or even the future streams of the account. I really do appreciate everyone that does take the time to come out to the streams. It really means a lot. I really do hope you guys all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the future episodes to come.